Guys, I'm Kevin Carr here with another video. In today's video, we're going to be on a light novel series, Combatants Will Be Dispatched. Now, basically, I want to go over why this series is pretty solid, and why you should read it yourself. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Quick note, this is only my experience reading the first 3 novels, so if stuff happens further on, I would not know, because I've only read 1, 2, and 3. And one last thing before we start, the series is very similar to Konosuba comedy and writing wise, because it's of course by the same author. So if you liked Konosuba, maybe go check it out regardless of what I say. But moving away from Konosuba, how does the series stand on its own? Starting with the premise, I think it's a pretty solid one. We take perspective from a villainous organization who has almost taken over Earth, and they're sending one of their oldest combat agents to take over another planet. Of course, this has a lot of comedy and a lot of interesting character interactions between everyone we meet, and personally, I really enjoy it. Once again, it feels a lot like Konosuba, but it's very different for the alignment of all these characters, how some are very evil characters, compared to Konosuba, where everybody is mainly good. And the whole goal of the volumes is that Agent 6 and his companions are basically trying to take over this new alien world, and all these hijinks ensue. And it's pretty fun, I like it a lot. Going on to the main cast, let's first talk about the main character. Agent 6 is someone who's been in this evil organization for so long that he's actually forgotten his real name, and it's pretty interesting to see how poor of a memory he can actually have. Personally, I think he's a really fun protagonist to read because he's such a dick, but he's not too bad to where you just don't like him anymore. And overall, I think he's a very fun and entertaining main protagonist that keeps me interested in the story. Our next character is the high-specs, sassy, beautiful android girl, Alice. Alice is, without a doubt, best girl, who provides brilliant dry humor and is always skeptical to all the magic she's shown, leading to a lot of really fun comedy. And whenever she's on the page, I cannot stop smiling because of how funny and entertaining she is. We also have Rose and Grimm, both seemingly social outcasts but for different reasons. Rose being a chimera with a childlike mindset, seeing that she'll do almost anything for food, and Grimm, a worshipper of a dark god who's not only a slut, but also extremely easy to anyone who's nice to her. And for some reason, the voice of reason. I like these two characters a lot because they're the good characters and they're actually pretty decent people overall, and try to put a hamper to everything that Snow, Alice, and Six get up to. Oh yeah, Snow. Snow is worst girl, and she's a gold digger in the truest form of the word. I don't like her that much, but it is interesting how she raised from the slums and became a world knight, so props to her. Anyway, that's as much as I could really give out without spoiling anything major. Gave y'all some of the characters, told y'all the premise, and I found it pretty funny and enjoyable. So I would recommend checking it out. If you don't want to, I mean, that's fine. If you don't like the Konosuba style of writing and humor, you might not like this, but if you do, give it a watch. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.